Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw a B2 Super Battle Droid from Star Wars. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, the B2, is that right? I had to look them up, obviously. But like a lot of what do you call it? Clone Wars. I mean, I only have to go by the Clone Wars. I only have those episodes, or that episode, like the movie. I've talked about this before. You should go back and watch all the other videos where I was about to say I rant and rave. I don't really rant, but I admit I don't know as much about the Clone Wars as everybody else, as everybody that's excited to see them. And so, I have to go and look them up and find out a little bit more about these guys. But it's Star Wars week. I don't know when you're watching this, but as I'm making them, I'm considering this Star Wars week because May the 4th, right? The week is today. When is it today? You know what? Who knows? I've lost track of when I'm putting these out, so I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, because of May 4th and making these, and we got to do the awesome, battle mode, right? That's the whole point of making a battle droid in battle mode. Because I was trying to think, it's like, how should I pose it? What should I do? It's like, well, I kind of have to, right? Isn't that the whole point? Kind of have to put them in the battle gear. That might be it for this sketch because the details will come about as I'm inking, but for the most part, placement, that's all this is really about. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Because like even the gears and all that stuff, there's no point in me sketching all that out. None at all. Because it's going to be all about all about the details when I ink, alright? Okay, I think that's good. Let me, on my eraser, and erase some of these sketch lines. Now, normally what I say is, get rid of your sketchiness, keep your confidence, but the sketch kind of worked. So there's not a lot of erasing I need to do, but I want my Sharpie to stand out, not my pencil line. So I'm just going to erase just a little bit. And then we'll start off with the inks. But that's it. That's good enough. That's super light. The sketch worked, so that's all I want to do. So I say we get going. Welcome all the skippers and get going. Welcome skippers, welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen. Mostly the fine point, but the pen's a little finer than the fine point. You can find things that the fine point can't quite find. Sketch the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where we're going to go. And if you want to see more Star Wars, check out that playlist right there. Or check out the playlist in general, because I do so many that I may have already drawn what you're looking for. So go check that out, and let's get started. I'm just going to dive right in with this head first, build our way out. I've already sketched it. That's why I can draw with the head first. I know that my feet are going to fit here. So I can go ahead and just jump right in with his eyeball head, whatever you want to call this. Something like this. again, I've already sketched it out, so that's how I can kind of eyeball. Yeah, get it? Looks like an eyeball. Kind of eyeball where it's going to be and how it's going to look. Okay, let me draw this side over here to getting another feel for like how I want this one to be too, because I kind of want them to feel the same way, you know. Now the problem with this is there's no room for tiny lines. Like, I use a Sharpie pen for highlights and stuff like that. This is such a smooth, big armored robot that it's just big lines. That's all it really is. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to put stuff in there to kind of make it, break up the negative, not the negative space, but the thick lines. We gotta kind of mix it up and do something a little different. Something like that. It's his chest. The armpit's gonna go in here. Then let's go ahead and draw the chest so you get a feel for where we are. And maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe this is where I'll put a line in right there with the smaller Sharpie. Okay, that's what we'll do. Alright, so let's do this up and down like that. This one shouldn't take very long. I mean, for the most part, it's pretty much just a an outline droid like this. There's not a lot of shading. Well, I mean, shading will come with color, but what I'm saying is there's not a lot of detailed lines to worry about. Maybe in the stomach there. There, that makes me a little happier. Just breaking it up like this, making it a little thinner. Just to kind of show some kind of accent, some kind of highlight, you know. We'll do it here too. But you can't really see it because it's going to be on that side. Right? Alright, so now for the arms, robot arms, that's all I can really say. And we've got pistons in here and stuff like that. What else? What else can we talk about while I'm just drawing a bunch of thick lines? Let's see. This is going to come down here. And then there is obviously an elbow, but we can't see it at this angle, so I'm just going to do like that. And then, let me see if I can find a good picture of like what the arms really look like big chunks. Yeah, so we're just going to draw big chunks basically. I want to connect it somehow, right? And I don't have pictures of the back. Oh, the dude, there we go. Okay, so this is going to come through like that. This is going to come through like this. And it's got like a ball socket fist thing. And there we go. There's a good picture. And then the fist. I was trying to think of a better word, but can't think of a better word when it's already described, right? No, it's a fist. There's a reason they've already named it. You know, why try to rename something that's already named? It's like wheel. What's a better word for wheel? No, it's done. It's called a wheel. Alright, but see what I'm saying? How it's just a bunch of thick lines? That's the only thing I wish there was a little bit more of, thinner stuff, to try to make it a little more, not even accented, but like highlights, right? I mean, I guess you're not here for the highlights. You're here to draw a robot. Okay? Alright, let's see what else we got here. What other details can I try to pull? Okay, so let's see. Alright, so for this arm, we're just working our way out. So circular digit, or the armpit, I guess is what you would call it. And again, mostly put together parts that go to build the bigger cannon, right? Maybe we'll do that. Let's do this. Because this does break apart into like a bigger weapon type thing, like when he goes into gun mode, I guess. So it does kind of break a little bit into separate little parts. So I can kind of glorify that, right? Something like this. I'm going to expand on this in a little bit. I'm just trying to build the big parts. Then I'll come back and add some detail. See, because like that's supposed to be a smaller, 2 barrels, smaller guns, but at this angle, yeah, can't really see it anyway. And then also, once we get to this level, it's kind of small detailing. It's like it kind of gets all convoluted and messy, so to speak. That it's hard to tell what's what. But we separate and differentiate and make it simple. Once we add color. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so let's draw his hand down. Here's his fist. Thumb. Fingers bent in like that. Kind of doing this, but it's just because his hand is bent over. Again, I wish I could add more. I really wish I could, make it special. But that's life of a robot builder. Big and thick. All right, so maybe for his rib cage we could do something, because that kind of comes down to his waist into like a little bit of a belt. It's not really a belt, but it's a connecting waist. And maybe in there I could do a little bit like, watch this. Let's do like the main edges, and then I can build. We'll do like lines going across. Like this. Now we're going to kind of flow up. So we're going to, by the time we get up here, it's going to be the opposite of this. Okay. So we're going to start to get to the middle and start to get level. So it's almost a straight line across, and then go up, right? Little by little. starting to go up. There you can't see it, we're just going straight across like that. So see, we kind of built that. That's one thing I guess we could do with a small Sharpie. So he's got like gears. It's kind of a weird pelvis to be like a gear, but okay, why not? So here it's going to kind of see, and so it's just strange to me. I don't know why it's designed like this, but okay. So yeah, it's a whole gear pelvis. So does it turn? Yeah. Hey, look, it's an excuse to draw more stuff. Let's look at it that way. I won't complain, even though I constantly do, right? Okay. This is going around. We're going to do like that, but the other side, you can see more of the edges. And then now that I have this, I can just close that off. That, and that's his pelvis. Okay, so now it's just parts. So I'm going to draw his hip or thigh, I guess, out like this into his big circular knee. Pretty simple. Here, let's add. There are extra parts. Okay, let me show you here what that is too. I'll do them both at the same time so you can see. So this is going to come down to his knee. So there's an extra little bump like that in the surface. And that's what that is basically. Some kind of extra piston extension. I don't know. That's what that is, though. Okay. So same thing. I'll go ahead and do the knees, because this one's just straight out. It doesn't have, I don't know, this is weird. I'm going to do like that, like for an ankle. It just has like that. Again, some strange extra parts just kind of added like that. So let me show you over here. So this is coming down to the ankle. Here's the center, right? But it's got this coming out, so it kind of comes up here. Got one more little outshoot. It's like this weird little thing that goes like that, and then that sticks way out like that. So same thing, just these extra little parts, I guess, just to break up the silhouette. Because there's really no need to have stuff like that in the leg. If it's just a thin, you know what I mean? It's just, it's about design. So I guess that's what it is. It's just to break up the silhouette. But hey, that's cool. So, okay, so let's draw his robot shoes. He actually has treads. And then a front foot. Same thing here, but pointed at you. So, front of the toe. And then again, you can see just a little bit of the ankle. Like that. Let me add just a little bit of detail before we're done. We'll say that's the front of the toe, like that. That's that part right there. Like that, something like that. So there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is a B2 Super Droid from Star Wars. So that is a B2 Super Battle Droid from Star Wars. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.